Hey guys, this is Eric from ET Figure Unboxing, and in this video, we're going to take a look at the Figma number 194 Kurapika from Hunter X Hunter. So this is a relatively old figure, and there's already a lot of review out there, but I just want to put my thoughts into it. And here's the left side of the box, here's the right side of the box, just featuring Kurapika, and here's the back of the box, featuring some of the stuff that he can do. And let's jump straight into the figure and not waste any more time. Alright, so here's the figure still in the plastic packaging. As you can see, he doesn't come with a lot. He came with some of the chain hands and the figure itself. One face. I'm really mad about that. We're gonna talk about that later. And just a rack of hands and instruction paper and another chain that's quite long. But yeah, let's get into the figure and see what I got. So here's the figure itself. And I gotta be really honest, I'm not a big fan of the new design. The skirt is too big and the head is too big. Like, Kurapika just looks too cute in this version. And the same goes for Going Killua or any of the Hunter X Hunter 2011. In case you don't know anything about the series, they rebooted the whole thing around 2011, which I just mentioned. And they redraw everything and make everything cuter. I still prefer the more serious look and, you know, just a slimmer look in general. But the figure itself is great. Max 5 does a really good job. Like, that paint job, the sculpt, everything is like top notch. Like the matte paint, like, it's just really good figure. But I just don't like the design. So it's not really the fault of the figure. But yeah, let's jump straight into the articulation and see what we have for this. Alright, so for the articulation, it's pretty standard. It's just like a Figma articulation. But let's take a look at the face first. It just, I don't know, like I said, I feel like the head is a little too big. Kurapika just looked too much like a girl. And like, look at all this skirt. But yeah, he can move his hand like this, like that, and bicep curl, and there should be swivel just a little bit. Yeah, it just gives you enough. And this is an older figure, so it has a hinge instead of the ball joint over there. And the head doesn't look like it has much. Oh, it has a lot of movement. So all these are like kind of soft material, but not really. And yeah, these are kind of soft. But I just feel like, yeah, the outfit is a little too big. Like, he just looks like a girl in the skirt. Yeah, I'm not really too excited about that. And this thing is like a very soft piece, and all these are on the Figma joints. So you can kind of do that, and then I'll look at his skirt. And yeah, this is very standard. You know, it bends that much. There's like a ball over here. And yeah, that's it for the articulation, I think. And let's jump straight into the accessories. Alright, so here we have the alternative face for Kurapika, and this is the only face he came with. And I don't understand why they only gave us like one face for all the Hunter X Hunter figures. Cause like Figma is known for their, you know, exceptionally good faceplates, but I don't know. Maybe the IP is just too expensive or something, the intellectual property. But yeah, that's the face he came with, and I don't think it looks that good. It just looks like a girl. I don't feel scared just like staring at the the scarlet eyes of Kurapika. And it's supposed to be very scary, but for some reason they managed to make it very cute. But yeah, alright. So this is quite cool that he came with the chain, and this is the pinky chain where he shoots it into people's heart, and then just fucked up their heart. And yeah, that's about it. And these thing is kind of soft, but I wouldn't recommend bending it too much. And I probably wouldn't even use this one because I don't think it looks that. I mean, it's okay. But yeah, that's the pinky chain. Alright, next up we have the primary chain where he uses for attack and fortune telling. And that just looks really standard. And he just looks ready to fight. And that looks pretty good actually. Alright, so lastly we have the middle finger chain. And I just feel like they could have included a lot more. Just look at all this empty space at the plastic. Maybe given us a sword or something. I know he doesn't use a sword a lot, but it would be really nice to have a sword. I think he's just missing like a face or two and just like a sword. Or some other accessories. Because he really doesn't came with a lot and the character doesn't look too appealing. But yeah, let's just take a look at the chain first and leave these to the final. So the middle finger is probably my favorite chain to use. And if I were to use one, this is probably it. This is really cool. Like, it just looks like he's swinging the chain, and then like it just molded pretty well compared to the other one. And yeah, that's it for the accessories. And let's check out. Wait, actually no. I'm going to show you guys the rack of hands he came with. And I'm not going to bother open this because there really is no point for me to use these hands. He has the regular Figma holding hands and some display open hands and some of the, the gripping holding hands. I'm not going to use these ever, so I'm just gonna leave it in there. And yeah, let's jump straight into some size comparison. Alright, so now for the size comparison, we're gonna compare with, of course, Figma, Gong, and Kirua, and these two are probably the most important because they're from the same line. And I just feel like, you know, they're pretty good in scale, and now that I look at all three of them together, they do look kind of good compared to just looking at Kurapika by himself. And I just wish they make the audio as well. But maybe Kurapika didn't do too well in the line, so they just decided to stop using the Hunter X Hunter. Or maybe the IP is just too expensive, who knows. But yeah, and here's him next to Levi. And they are about the same height, so definitely not in scale, like for these Attack on Titan figures. Because I'm pretty sure Levi is... Actually, now that I think about it, no. Kurapika should be a lot taller. Not a lot, but like should be taller. And here we have Persona U. Maybe we can borrow the katana later. And here we have the Kirito GGO version. Maybe we can borrow this katana as well. I got this like from a second market, I think. Like this is not Figma katana. And here we have Rin from the Fate Stay Night series, or like the Unlimited Blades or something. And here I have Sasuke over here from SH Figure Arts. They're around the same height, if Sasuke is not taller. And here we have the cheating Vegeta with like very long hair. And we have Awakening Goku over here, and same goes for that. It's like longer hair, so I have to like kind of bring my camera out a little bit. And here we have Minato, also have kind of like a skirty thing going on, but you know, it's a cape, so, or like a coat. And here we have the premium color edition Trunks. I know you guys are more familiar with these ones. And as I said, this is like an older figure. If people were to do the Kurapika review a long time ago, they wouldn't be able to compare with these figures. And this is JoJo. This is Joseph Joestar, I think. Yeah, this is Joseph. And yeah, that's it for the figures I have over here. And let's take a look at him with some of the other figures I have over here. Here I have Mewtwo, Revoltech Raiden, and Captain America. I'm just gonna place him in the middle, and you can kind of see what he looks like next to it. And then we have the Figma Spider-Man, we have Hulk, we have Disappointment Naruto, and Captain America, and Ultimate Gohan. So he's on the medium size. He's not too short, he's not too big. And I think that's pretty accurate. And yeah, let's look at some of the other figures behind my backdrop. And I haven't updated my backdrop recently, so it's just gonna be some more or less the same thing. And yeah, here we have, I guess I'll compare with the Star Wars figures because these are more recent, of course. And by the time of you guys watching this, you probably already have the Obi-Wan, you probably already have the Kylo Ren. And yeah, he's a little bit shorter than Obi-Wan. And there we have some Kamen Rider and some of the like Kirito over here. And lastly, I would like to compare with some of the other stuff I have over here. Oh, I have Renma, so I think if he's about a size of... No, Renma is still pretty short. And we have... wait, where's my Bruce? Alright, so I'm gonna grab my Bruce Lee. I was playing around with it a little bit. Here's Bruce Lee. So he's about the same size as Bruce Lee, more or less. Yeah, Bruce Lee's such a good figure. I think I should do a re-review of the Bruce Lee. Because I think Bruce Lee is by far my most viewed, you know, video. And I just feel like I didn't get my shit together. But yeah, that will be tomorrow then. Maybe you can do a re-review of Bruce Lee. But I don't... Nah, never mind. I'm not going to do that. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of you are playing with Bruce Lee already. There's no point for me to show you guys anymore. But yeah, let's jump straight into the final thoughts and see what we got. I've been talking a little. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I actually take some of my words back. You can kind of fold the skirt a little bit so the skirt doesn't look as fat and doesn't look as much as a girl or like a girl. But yeah, the lack of accessory really kills it for me. But again, he's not too expensive right now. I think he's still around $35 or wait, $38 the last time I checked. So his price didn't really go up and people are really not buying this. I'm thinking it's just the lack of accessory, because the look of the character is fine if you really like the newer version of the Hunter X Hunter, and I think it's targeted towards the newer version anyways. But yeah, he is overall a good figure. Max Friday still did a really good job. We're just gonna take a closer look again. He just actually, the more I look at it, the more I don't hate. But I feel like he's a figure that I can live without it. Usually, when I get a Figma, I would really want to get two so I can play with one of them and just put one in a box. I've done that a few times for some of the figure, but this guy, I don't feel like I have to do that at all. Like I don't get that kind of feeling at all. And some of them I really want to get three. But yeah, this guy, I don't know. I can live without it, but he's still very good, and this is our only choice for Kurapika. But yeah, that's it for my review. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and do let me know what you think about the figures. And this is Eric. I'll see you guys in the next review.